Gary Gensler is literally about to get fired, and you guys want to watch this video because XRP is also on verge of booming to over $250. This is a source that we just got recently, and it's covered by multiple news outlets that have just released it. This is Bitcoin.com news relaying that Congress files an act to fire Gary Gensler over his literal stance on XRP and the Ripple SEC lawsuit. Now, this actually comes at a time where the SEC is investigating the Federal Reserve for market manipulation in XRP specifically. So everybody that imagines that when you buy XRP, well, the price actually crashes, this is because the SEC is saying that the Federal Reserve is exactly buying and manipulating the price whenever the price goes so low, and whenever the price goes up, they sell to crash the price once again so that they can reaccumulate when the price is at dirt cheap levels. They're basically restricting the value of XRP from hitting into the $1 to $2 range and even higher than that, purposefully so that they can own all of the crypto and restrict retail from purchasing any of it. And while Robinhood may actually be listing XRP in the next couple of days, putting pressure on XRP to once again hit new all-time high prices. In fact, in a recent acquisition of a cryptocurrency exchange called Bitstamp, Robinhood has been labeled as likely to list XRP as a formal cryptocurrency on their platform. And we obviously understand that whenever Robinhood lists any cryptocurrency, it tends to do a 10,000 to 50,000% increase within the first 24 to 48 hours. So if a listing actually does happen, we could actually see the value of XRP hit between $7 and $10, if not higher than that, even in the long run. Typically, since Ripple themselves indicated that XRP will be at $62.75. So of course, we're going to get into all the details and the nitty-gritty, but before we get into this, we do have to announce a massive XRP giveaway. We're giving literally every single person watching this video up to $100 with a joint partnership with Uphold. All you're going to have to do is tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. And most importantly, you do have to sign up on Uphold using my link in the description and do a transaction, which could be any amount. It could be a penny, $1, $10, but as long as you do sign up using my link in the description and you do a transaction, you will get that free referral bonus of up to $100 for you guys to basically accumulate as much crypto as you want, or you can withdraw that money. It's completely up to you. Now, with all that being said, let's get right into the video. Ever since the launch of the Ripple stablecoin, Ripple has boasted about basically being able to capture a trillion or a multi-trillion dollar market. In fact, Ripple decided to launch a US dollar stablecoin, taking on a very starter $150 market dominated by Tether, and then with the goal of shifting into tokenization being another multi-trillion dollar market. In fact, even when we talk about this, you also have to comprehend the fact that $150 billion going into XRP would drastically skyrocket the value of XRP to over $65. And this is only the start, because if we go into another discussion, which is a major crypto CEO literally saying that 50 or at least 30 to $50 trillion is about to get facilitated on the XRP ledger, you will understand that even $65 is dirt cheap. We're looking more in the tens of thousands of dollars if XRP actually does end up facilitating $30 to $50 trillion by 2025. Really, this reminded me of an instance where Jimmy Valley, the managing director of the Hill Capital, again a multi-million-dollar venture capitalist firm, going public and literally saying that they predict XRP's price to reach between $10,000 and $35,000 per XRP after regulation and after it's determined to be the world's first currency. And again, this is not my words, and we're going to roll the clip for you shortly, but the idea here is this is the true potential, and it makes sense when you look at the large scale of $150 billion at the very starter in terms of trying to get into the market for Ripple launching their stablecoin. This is for USD stablecoin. And then when you look at the major CEOs saying that in the large scale, the XRP ledger on its own, this is the XRP ledger set to facilitate $50 trillion by 2025 in only around 6 to 7 months. So keep that in mind when we talk about this. And this is not even all. There's a lot more, including multiple banks and financial institutions, also deciding to capitalize on this technology and building on the XRP ledger, thus facilitating even more money. So we're going to jump into this, but first let's roll the clip about Jimmy Valley, the managing director of Hill Capital, saying $10,000 to $35,000 per XRP.
That could be resolved in a variety of ways, but it could also be resolved in regulation coming in over the top. We know it's imminent, though, right? So when I say imminent, I would be surprised if a quarter from now we're really still embroiled in the SEC lawsuit, because I think the state of affairs throughout the world is such that we're going to need a solution like an XRP for liquidity purposes sooner rather than later. So the question is then, okay, we've magically resolved it. Where does the price go? It's easy to project that it's a double-digit number. So I think it immediately shoots up to a $10, potentially $20. The wild card to me is that there is actually a deal to be done among the central banks and governments to basically have XRP work as the world's bridge currency, a neutral asset that could be traded between the central banks to move a specific type of fiat to another type of fiat. If that's what occurs, it's back to what we were discussing earlier. It's got to cover kind of all the money. And I think you're looking at a range that XRP would settle on agreement. So this would happen instantaneously, somewhere between $10,000 and $35,000 a coin. And our lives will be, maybe the same, maybe different. I don't know. Probably a little different.
Now, the XRP ledger is not XRP, and I really want to dedicate this time speaking of the XRP ledger, because the XRP ledger is really what's going to facilitate trillions, if not quadrillions of dollars on its own. And it's not going to come from XRP, and it's not even going to touch XRP at all. What is going to happen is the gas fees will be paid in XRP, meaning the supply of XRP will decrease, but it's going to be facilitated through the DeFi section of the XRP ledger. And while there's only one token that is on the XRP ledger that is in the DeFi space, that being the CTF token, and while it's expected to over $374 from literally only 80 cents. In fact, if CTF only hits 10 billion, it's going to be $374. But if it hits 40 billion, which is actually nothing when you expect that it may facilitate between 30 to 50 trillion dollars if that's what's to flow into the XRP ledger. But at 40 billion market cap, CTF token would be over $1,400, which again is massive money making right here. Generational wealth being created if you're able to accumulate while it's still dirt cheap. In fact, I personally am somebody that is accumulating CTF, and I have been accumulating CTF. And guys, there was a nice juicy retracement that just happened a little bit ago, and so I went ahead and I again have begun accumulating. Because if it just does less, like a 10 billion market cap, which is, in my opinion, is actually not much at all, again, since we're talking about trillions here, CTF would hit over $300, and it's currently sitting at 80 cents, meaning if you just own like $1,000 worth, you're already a multi-millionaire. But again, as always, I'm not financial advice, it's not financial advice. You should always do your own research, and I'll link everything down below so you guys can do your research, like the CTFtoken.com website here. But I say this because of the fact that the XRP ledger is getting a lot of attention, and there's more utility for the XRP ledger itself. Even real-life utility, like CTF, not only is a DeFi token, but it allows to generate passive income. And there's another token going by the name of the DeFi, I think it's called DeFi or Finance Token or DeFi Payments Token, called DPay, I think. And basically, it is the first ever banking token on the XRP ledger, and they're actually planning to launch an XRP ledger credit card. So think about the massive use case for the XRP ledger now that we're getting, DeFi tokens, banking tokens, and even an XRP ledger credit card. Now, I'm looking into them, and they are currently in the beginning phase, meaning they haven't even launched yet. They are there for pre-sale, and of course, I decided to also accumulate on it as well. Again, if I can get into something that I truly believe in is going to potentially revolutionize the space for the XRP ledger, and for XRP, I'm always trying to capture it. So again, the website is DPay as well right here. You guys can check it out. But it's the first ever XRP ledger banking token. So we're seeing real life utility actually come into the XRP ledger. And this is what's extremely important. And this is what is really going against Gensler when he comes out and says XRP is the security. There's no XRP technology. Well, there is XRP ledger, and XRP ledger is the technology backing XRP. And the XRP ledger has a lot of technology, including the DeFi sector technology element of it, the banking element of it. It's all revolutionizing the space here. So keep that in mind, because it seems like the XRP ledger is here to stay, and it seems like XRP holders in the process are about to make generational wealth. And seeing what is happening, including Robinhood potentially listing XRP, the XRP ETF, and so much more, it only makes me more and more excited and more positive on the potential for XRP to hit easily $65, in my personal opinion, or like the Villa Capital Manager Director, says 10 to 35,000. Now, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to tap the like button, subscribe to the channel with your post notifications, and share this video. And as always, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. You should always do your own research. And part of this video, like there are some advertisements within this video, but again, everything I say is my personal opinion as always. So keep that in mind. But drop a follow on my Instagram, Twitter. Guys, we are literally almost 150,000. It's mind-blowing to even believe that 150,000 of you guys are literally following me on Instagram. So I want to say a big shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much. And I'm always posting content on there as well. So if you guys didn't know, I'm actually in Dubai right now. So you guys can see all the latest content. We're trying to work on some really good things behind the scenes for you guys. Some exclusive documentaries, interviews, and so much more. So stay tuned for that, guys. So subscribe, tap the like button. I'll see you next time, and peace.